Hello everyone, my name is Amaran and this is Elite Clockman. Episode 32 came out and let's see.
Welcome ladies and gentlemen, Elite Clockman here.
Hello.
Episode 32 of Skibidi Multiverse just dropped. And let me tell you that I had to rewatch it multiple times. This one was so chaotic that I had to repeat it multiple times in order to understand what was going on. The overall episode is a giant all-out brawl between the toilets and the Alliance. The biggest one yet. The end of this war is near, as the said final battle started. But before we get to all that, make sure to like and subscribe to become TV Woman's gym partner. Anyways, here we go. The episode starts off maybe one last time like many others, with a fierce battle between the toilets and the Alliance. The chaos in the battlefield on fire was unmatched. Everyone is fighting, running, and struggling for their lives. The episode starts off with what looks like a regular cameraman having a mental breakdown in the middle of the battle as his friends advance.
Come on.
We can see him in a ball pose froze on the spot as the POV cameraman tries to get him back in the fight. The scared one pushed our POV cameraman to get him away from him. At that moment, the POV cameraman lost it, seeing all of his friends risking and losing their lives while this scared, desperate guy was hiding like a little coward. He punched him right in the camera, telling him to go smash some heads, but bro was too scared and couldn't move from the spot, so he threw him on the ground before joining the battle. But honestly, I can't blame the scared one for refusing to fight. If you pause the video at the right moment, you'll notice that the scared cameraman's head looks a little bit rusty and old. The paint seems to wear off.
PTSD?
It looks like this one is in fact one of the oldest cameramen out there. One of the original fighters who saw it all from the start. So we can't blame the poor guy. He must be teared of this hell loop he lives in. But let's get back to our topic now, shall we? Right after the POV cameraman punched the scared one in the face, he grabbed his gun, jumped into the battle, and went savage mode. Like always, like the badass he is, POV cameraman charged at the toilets and started to blast the head of every toilet that came across him. Bro was a real try-hard, as he didn't miss a single shot. All seemed to be going well for him on the battlefield, when suddenly an explosion came out of nowhere and knocked him off his feet. But he wasn't done just yet. Bro tried to grab his gun and charge again. When a toilet man stepped on his hand as he tried to reach the gun.
Ping!
It seemed like the end for our POV cameraman. So he threw sand into the toilet man's eyes right before Hammer Clockman and Hammer Pencilman smashed him to bits and saved our dear try-hard. So he got up to thank them and to continue the fight.
Where did he smack his hammer?
Hammer Clockman used his weapon to repair and upgrade the hammer of his pencil alter ego.
Did it?
But just before they could catch their breath, and continue the fight, when Hammer Clockman used his weapon to repair and upgrade the hammer of his pencil alter ego. But just before they could catch their breath, one of the helicopters got hit in midair and was going to crash on their head when the giant talking pencilman intercepted it.
He's not a pencilman, he's a
plane barehanded and slammed it to the ground, saving the POV cameraman's life and those of the Hammer duo.
By the way, Elite Clockman still hasn't figured out that this is not their Titan.
We gotta admit, that was pretty impressive even for a giant automated crayon sharpener. Shortly after, we see a mechanical claw grabbing the POV cameraman and dragging him through the flaming battlefield.
No.
It was a flying toilet. He looked at us with a crazy, dumb look in his eyes and a blood-hungry smile before he started throwing him around and using him like a destruction ball. And I can assure you from the experience I had with my last match on Tinder, it is really painful. After getting folded by that cable toilet, POV cameraman found himself lying on the ground as he sees an armored Skibidi toilet man with an axe taking out his friends one by one. Just look at his movements.
Why's there so many speaker heads over there? What the heck?
Blood must have trained like crazy. Gotta appreciate the effort. As soon as he spotted the POV cameraman, he walked towards him trying TP split his camera head in two with his axe. But even on the ground, POV cameraman managed to evade and dodge all the fatal blows. In the end, when the Skibidi toilet man tried to lift him from the neck, the POV cameraman took the opportunity to pull the pin of the grenade on the enemy's belt and then used it to flip him off. I personally think it is unnecessary to use the middle finger, as he was definitely not worth it. But hey, at least he gets the job done, unlike some people. Shortly after offing the toilet man, he found himself once again on the ground in one of the toilet's holes, as a giant
Hey,
tank passed right above him. But it was no time to rest. Just after he turned his head to grasp the situation, he got shot in the arm by another armored Skibidi toilet man. Down an arm and with no weapon on him, POV cameraman tried to get to safety when he stumbled into a drill man with a spiky whip as a left arm. Except for the arm, he looked just like the others, but you can clearly see the blood was built different. Right after getting a 4-second screen time, Bro grabbed the toilet man's arm and slammed him to the ground, right before tearing it apart just before he crushed his head with that spiky hand of his.
Whip him.
But the chaos was far from over. Just after offing the last opponent, a giant red tank charged at them and tried to light them on fire. But luckily for us, the drill man saved our injured POV cameraman and got him away from danger. After that, we get a clear view of the battlefield for a short time. All seems to be going well for the Alliance. Everyone is giving his best. In the next scene, we can see the red tank from before trying to smash the POV cameraman. When the tank got suddenly lifted in the air, it was Titan cameraman.
Okay, bye-bye.
The Titans have arrived.
Thank you.
Right after picking the tank up, Titan cameraman threw it far away, releasing it from its suffering. But Titan cameraman didn't come alone. In the next scene, we see Titan TV man using his TV shoulders to finish the enemy off. Right after that, a massive air fleet of Skibidi helicopters shows up. But when it looked like the toilets will finally put up a fight, the whole aerial fleet got wiped out in a second by golden blades that came out of nowhere. Yes, my friends, it was no other than the
helicopter sucked, not gonna lie.
Right after that, we get the 3 Titans doing the Spider-Man meme as they try to shake hands, but OE's for a 3-way fist bump instead. What a nice touch, Dom Studios, nicely done. With that, the Alliance forces continues to march on towards the final Skibidi base,
fist bump.
as they are heading for the most important battle of all. In short terms, my friends, they are going to win the war and finally end it all.
I hope so.
And that was the end of the episode. My friends, we have reached the end of this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe because...
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Link in description for the channels. They also have like a gaming channel and stuff. It's Speaker, Elite Speakerman, and there's also Elite TV Man, which is kind of confusing, I guess. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye.